Obviously, extremely disappointed. I think our team learned a valuable lesson in terms of you don't play your best. It doesn't matter who you're playing, where you're playing, and when you're playing. You're not going to win the game. We lost the turnover battle. Weren't good enough in situational ball, third down, red zone. We had plenty of opportunities. Give New York credit. They went out there. They played better than we did tonight. This game's about execution, and we didn't execute to the best of our ability. This is
Matt, yeah. Hey, so you guys play so well the last couple of weeks. Did you sense anything like this coming during the week, or what?
No, not at all. That's why it's disappointing. You know, you get a Monday night game and a big stage, and I thought we had a good week of preparation. I thought our guys, you know, in practice it was pretty clean, but ultimately you got to do it on game day.
What did Tommy DeVito show you tonight?
Oh, he's a hell of a competitor. Certainly, we were running by him left and right. Couldn't get him. We ended up with 0 sacks, I believe. You know, and they've, I think, 69 coming into this game. So, you know, give credit to them. They obviously outcoached us, outplayed us. But we had, I felt like a lot of times we had flybys right by the quarterback, and we didn't, for whatever reason, just missed the quarterback.
Matt, what happened on the final drive there on your defensive side of the ball?
We were obviously gave up too many chunk plays, lost our leverage twice, and, you know, gave up, like I said, just explosive plays. Explosive plays lead to points. You cannot do that in that critical situation. We were off, way off on one of the throws where they get an easy hitch and get like 10 yards. So it was just bad ball.
You mentioned you were disappointed, but how critical is it to lose a game like this at this stage?
They're all critical. They're all critical. So, you know, but we better have a short memory. You got to learn from it and move on. And we're on a short week now against a team that also in Tampa that's fighting for their playoff lives and, you know, the leaders of their division. So we're going to have to play a lot better than we did tonight in order to come out on top.
Matt, I think there's like 6 teams in that 6 and 7 spot. You guys are one of them. What's it going to take over the final month to separate yourselves from that group?
You got to play. You got to play. You got to execute, and you got to play good football, and you got to play complementary football. It's got to be all 3 phases. I thought we were hurt early in the game with a lot of penalties, but you could look and nitpick each phase of the game. Special teams wasn't good enough, offense wasn't good enough, defense wasn't good enough. So all 3 collectively, and when you're bad in all 3 phases, that's what happens. You lose the game.
How do you think you handled the pressure today? It looked like maybe it forced Jordan a little off target on some of the throws. And
I thought for the most part, I mean, they got us a couple times, but for the most part, I thought, you know, we were off in the pass game in general. It felt. Just missed a few throws here and there, which is going to happen. I thought he was pretty resilient in his approach in terms of just continuing to battle, and obviously threw a touchdown pass there at the end of the game. Had another one that, you know, we didn't come down with. But all in all, you know, consistently throughout the course of the game, it just was not good enough.
On the end-around plays to Jayden Reilly, a couple of them got stuffed up early on. What made you go back to it then for that last play of the 2-point conversion?
Yeah, it's just obviously a bad call.
Matt, on Keyshawn's fumble, when a guy muffs it, is he just better off just staying?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't do that. I mean, you're kind of in a panic mode anyways when you muff the ball, and then you gather that, and, you know, just not the smartest play in that situation.